catching up on all the Silksong news I missed whilst I was on holiday in Singapore, which was very lovely by the way. I love exploring new cities and taking photos, so I'm going to quickly plug my Instagram if you're into that kind of thing. Anyway, let's catch up on what did or didn't happen whilst I was out of the country. Before we get into it, and because a lot of you accused me of clickbaiting, we didn't get a release date or any updates directly from Team Cherry, so if that's what you're expecting, click off now and I've saved you a few minutes of your time. For everyone else, let's begin with the biggest news. Xbox have announced their Xbox Game Showcase taking place on the 11th of June 2023. As a reminder, Xbox announced last year that Silksong would be playable in the next 12 months, which has led fans to hinge all of their hopes, beliefs and expectations on the game releasing on the 13th of June or sooner. Whilst it really has nothing to do with Silksong, Starfield has been delayed yet again to September 6th, but it's worth highlighting as this was another game that Xbox announced as playable within the next 12 months. I'm sure when they announced it, that was true. Delays happen and they can only report on what they know at the time. I personally feel like it's going to go one of three ways. Either we get a release date during this showcase, which may just be a couple of weeks later like they did with the first Hollow Knight game, or we'll get an update during the showcase to let us know that the game has been delayed. I know Team Cherry have been pretty silent, but it would be a bit too much to reach mid-June without any news at all. Or Team Cherry will announce the release date themselves at some point between now and the 13th of June, which is just 95 days. We've crossed that 100-day mark, but I don't want to raise anyone's expectations too high by saying we're on the final stretch. Gentle reminder that constructive criticism is fine, but do not direct your anger or insults at Team Cherry, or me. Please stop being mean to me. Next up, Team Cherry have technically been active on Twitter for the first time since September 2022 by retweeting these adorable figurines that have just been restocked by Fangamer. Fangamer have a great collection of Hollow Knight merch for sale, and it may be a positive sign that they've been restocking a lot lately, or it could just be that they're smart enough to take advantage of all the Silksong hype as we get closer to a potential release date. Game Rant also put out a fluff piece, which essentially boils down to Team Cherry could publish more games in the future since we know there are other kingdoms aside from Hollow Nest and Farlim that we haven't explored yet. Bit weak, but really the only Silksong related article I could find. Anyway, I think that's everything. If I've missed anything, please do let me know in the comments, because I really did try not to spend much of my holiday, looking into this kind of thing. Hope you've had a wonderful few days without me, but now I'm back to be as annoying as ever. Thanks for watching!